In a previous video, I talked a little bit about my journey with imposter syndrome. Spoiler alert, that journey continues. Just because I did a video about it and confessed that I had it didn't make it go away. And in fact, it's come and gone in waves. And even just recently, it has hit me so hard, like stabbed through the chest, crying in bed, like really badly. Hi, I'm Emily Burnham. I am a disciple of Jesus Christ. I'm a child of God, and I am also a marriage and family therapist. As I thought about today's video, I was terrified because, I don't know, I just feel so scared to be vulnerable. Let's backtrack to over a year ago when one of my simple, short little videos went viral. It got over 250,000 views. And this was a video that I did not put a lot of thought into. I mean, yes, I thought a lot about the topic, but the lighting, the background, how I was filming it, like I just knew I needed to film it and I went for it. Didn't think twice about all of that, right? And then it got super popular. And with that came so many negative comments. So many just disgusting, terrible, weird, gross comments. And of course, there were also tons and tons of really flattering, awesome, inspiring, supportive comments. But that was kind of like my first taste of fame. And I was like, ooh, I don't think I want that. I don't want to be so judged and so under the spotlight. And so as I have thought about what am I even doing with my YouTube channel, it's all over the place for me. I'm not satisfied with what I am doing with this channel. But I, for some reason, still feel prompted to continue to try, to just put content out there, to try to spread light and goodness. And I have known for a while kind of the direction I've wanted this channel to go, but I have been too afraid to do that. And so I thought this video, let's address that fear because the only way through it is through it, right? I have always had a passion for Jesus Christ and his gospel. From a very young age, I loved reading from the scriptures, praying, and I always knew I wanted to serve a mission, to go out and preach God's word to those who have never heard about him. I went to a religious college. I loved it. I loved that we said prayers in our biology class. I loved that as we talked about the creation of the universe, we got to talk about it from a religious perspective as well as from a secular perspective. And so my whole entire life, I've been able to carry religion with me wherever I went, whether it was at school, at home, in my personal life, on my mission. And then I started going to graduate school. The program that I was a part of was very secular, was very much keep religion and therapy stuff separate. And it was really hard for me because without my professors meaning to, I kind of got this message that I was judged for my beliefs and for living my standards, and that it would somehow make me a worse therapist, a very judgy, terrible therapist. And it was really hard. And so I struggled for a couple of years of how does this religious part of me integrate with this, therapy part of me? And I kind of went through a period where I figuratively felt like I had to leave religion at the door. Like I'm like driving to work and Jesus is in my passenger seat with me. And then I pull up and like, hey, have a great day. See you later. Bye. And like, I'm there alone in the room. And it was really hard to just reconcile and to picture him. And then over time, talking to other religious therapists, they're like, no, like you can still believe in picture Jesus Christ in that therapy room with you. In fact, that makes you a better therapist to have him there guiding you, helping you, directing you, all of that. I started to try to integrate like my religious, spiritual side into my practice in personal ways, right? Obviously never putting that on my clients. I'm not preaching to them. I am literally their safe place for them to explore themselves. Despite all of that, despite how far I have come in that, just putting it out there on YouTube has been a whole nother like barrier, I would say, because I'm so afraid of all the hate comments I would get if I talk about my religious beliefs, my love for Jesus Christ, and how the gospel of Jesus Christ and therapy combine and how it helps me. And I don't know. So for the longest time, I have wanted to integrate my love and passion for Jesus Christ and his gospel with things that I learn from the therapy world and kind of how they both strengthen me and make me part of who I am. But I have been so afraid to do that and hesitant because I didn't want people to see me as less of a professional or to judge the therapeutic work that I do based on the religious topics that I discuss on my channel. And I could just almost feel so much judgment on me before even getting started that I was like, nope, I gotta again keep it separate. I gotta just be this therapist on YouTube, and then in my personal life I can pray as much as I want, right? Be as spiritual as I want. But then I just have started noticing that I feel like my YouTube videos fall flat. I start thinking, who would watch these videos? I don't even know if I would watch these videos if they weren't my videos. Like, they're all over the place. I don't even know if there's a reoccurring theme. They suck. I don't know. And so then imposter syndrome comes on, and it's all of these thoughts of there's people out there more knowledgeable than you. There's people out there more popular, more experienced, more educated. They are already doing all of this. Why would you waste your time and do that too? And so when you add together like the imposter syndrome, the self-doubt, the sense of just feeling lost and like I don't have a purpose, yeah, it's been a struggle. And I have wanted to quit my YouTube channel so many times, but for whatever reason, and I think I know that reason is God prompting me in little ways to keep it going and to keep trying. And so this is me mustering up my courage to try to have this fresh start and be more vulnerable and honestly integrate all of the parts of myself so that I don't feel like I'm only giving you one side, this professional, perfect Emily version, which honestly isn't the most relatable, nor is it realistic. Guys, like, if you're judging me off my videos and thinking I have my life together, I know what I'm doing, my life is perfect. Yeah, no, I have my meltdowns, I have my ups and downs, I have my doubts, I have my moments. That's the great thing about editing these videos is I get to edit out all of the times that I like pause and blank and like stop mid-sentence, and like I can't tell you, sometimes I get so frustrated filming a video because it's not coming out the way I want it to. And so as I'm editing it later, I have the most hilariously like angry, frustrated faces that I just like stop and I'm just like, so this is my commitment to try to be more authentic in my videos. And also the shift in my mindset. Coming at these videos, I thought, okay, I need to show that I have some credentials. So I'm gonna come at it from this, look, I have this license, I'm a marriage and family therapist, now hear what I have to say. Instead of, hey, I'm Emily and I am religious and I love Jesus and I love learning and I love growth and I love people. And as a side note, I also have this education, which only just supports all those other passions of loving people and learning about them. And I don't need to speak from this expert lens, right? These videos are not therapy sessions. Psych if you thought they were. But yeah, I think I want to give myself permission to be human and to make mistakes and bloopers and talk about Jesus, basically. And also, I just want to throw that out there because I'm sure a lot of you struggle with these same things. And I'm so curious, how do you juggle your religious side and your more professional side? What boundaries do you have in place, or how do you integrate those in your personal and professional life? I would love to hear that because it's something that I have been juggling for over 2 years and I still have not quite conceptualized it perfectly. But some of those fears that I've mentioned are that people are going to judge me and not want to come and see me because, oh, well, you're this religion, that religion doesn't like me, or that religion is prejudiced against whatever. And quite frankly, I've experienced that in the therapy room. After 4 or 5 sessions of seeing someone who was part of the LGBTQ plus community, they literally asked me, wait, are you Mormon? I'm like, member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints? Yes. Wait, doesn't your religion like hate people like me? Don't you hate me? And I was like, no, like I honestly love you and I think you're incredible. And no, there's so many misconceptions. And so I guess that's my other disclaimer I want to throw out there. If you are a potential client of mine watching these videos, I would love to have a consultation call if you have any concerns, and let's address them. Let's be honest and transparent about where we're coming from and what we have to offer, because at the end of the day, I am single and I counsel couples. I don't have children and I counsel parents. And so I might be religious and you might not be religious, and yes, we can still be a fabulous fit. So just throwing out all of those concerns, being super transparent at this point, being very repetitive, but this has been weighing on me for so long, and yeah, so I'm getting it out there. Thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you for your support, and I hope to hear from you in the comments. I'll catch you in the next video.